What's going on, everybody? You probably know the sound of that voice. It's your boy Smug Q here yet again, as always. And well, what are we talking about in this video? There's a big shit-eating grin on my face if you can't tell. But anyway, what are we talking about here? Well. Someone pick up the phone because I fucking called it. As always, Nose Q Damas here. You know how we do. You know how we queue. But anyway, so remember when Sony put a first party, what was previously exclusive, which is now no longer an exclusive game because it is a multi-platform game, onto PC fairly recently. That game, of course, is Horizon Zero Awards. But yes, of course, naturally, instantly, Sony management came out to damage control the announcement and said that, oh, it's not an indication that we'd ever put out more games on PlayStation. And, oh, let's fast forward about 2 or 3 or 4 months or whenever it is. And, yeah, Sony's 2020 corporate report would like a word with you, dog. So, let's keep it short and sweet, shall we? So, what are we talking about? Well, Sony's 2020 corporate report has officially said that they are looking to expand onto PC. They are looking to bring more what were first-party exclusive games to PC, where they will look the best and run the best at the same time. Now, we have pretty much nothing to go on so far, so let's wildly speculate and gesticulate and articulate and prosticulate. Is that even a word? It sounds like it would be, so it is now anyway. But basically, first off, that's it. That's the announcement. Sony have officially confirmed they are looking to bring more first-party, what would be previously exclusive games, losing exclusivity, bringing them to multiple platforms. So, that is delicious. Now, of course, this all has one giant caveat and it all hinges on one big important thing. This one is that they receive good ports, which Horizon Zero Dawn has not. Now, luckily, it has been updated and patched a few times and are still doing major work on it, but it's assuming that all these ones get good ports, or even adequate ports. They don't need to be the most optimized game in the world. I don't expect them to be Doom Eternal or something along those lines, but no, I expect them to not run like a console game. Although, granted, these don't run like console games because they're still the best versions of the game. See Horizon Zero Awards on PC, even if it is a shitty port. But anyway, back to the point here. What are we hoping? What are we dreaming about? Well, let's face it, there are many games out there. In fact, despite what I may or may not like and feel and think about the PlayStation games, all of them could benefit wildly from coming to PC. Why? Because let's face it, nobody wants to play God of War even, at 30 frames per second. Nobody wants to play Uncharted at 30 frames per second. Nobody wants to play anything at 30 frames per second unless you're brain damaged and in the SSD though camp. So yeah, they should all come over. Even though I wouldn't play them all, I'd only play a select few. I'm very lackluster in support of the PlayStation IPs, if you will. There's only a very small handful of their first party stuff that I like. But you know what I would buy? Even though I have it on PlayStation and I play it a lot on PlayStation, I would still buy The Last of Us Remastered. Only the first one. Fuck that second one. Only the first one. Give me that on PC. Shadow of the Colossus remake, baby. Give me some of that right into my veins. Performance mode? Get the fuck out of here. I want the 120 FPS with native resolution and max settings. The list goes on. But for now, we have to wait and see with a big, smug, shit-eating grin while I sit back and say I told you so.